Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at That Person Is Crazy stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Have to say it wasn't me, but a story from a coworker of mine. He was in his basement apartment one night, and after coming out of the bathroom, one of his ex-girlfriends was standing in the hallway just staring at him. He immediately told her to get out, as any person would. She followed it by pulling out a steak knife from her back pocket and swinging it around, making some pretty crazy statements. He managed to get the knife away from her, and then she pulled out another one. This girl had a pack of steak knives in her pocket. She then proceeded to attack herself. I think that's when he realized she was pretty off. She survived. They're dating now. Huh? That's when I realized my coworker was crazy. What was that twist? I was not expecting that. Definitely the girl is crazy, but the coworker is crazy too. They're both crazy. Cool, they belong together. Nice. Oh my god, thank gosh. Now they can just stick together and not affect anyone else's lives. Jeez. How? I'm sorry. I don't get this. Maybe she just made him feel guilty and then he just thought, okay. That's weird. That would never be me though. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna break into my house, pull out a knife in the middle of the freaking hallway like a horror movie, yeah. I could not date someone after that. I had an extremely clingy girlfriend that texted and tried to call me 50 million times a day. Well, I was having a really bad day and I wasn't in the mood to converse with her at all and just ignored her. She called the police and told them she thought I was dead. That was fun. Ah. Thank gosh I'm not in a relationship. I knew beforehand, but when my son's mum sent a text message to me threatening to kill my son while he was with her, I now have full custody. Yo. Why is the mum even a mum? You don't even deserve to be a mum. I'm so glad he has full custody now. It's just so heartbreaking when the custody of the kids go to the wrong person. So, I was friends with this girl in high school who was a grade above me, and I thought she was so cool. She had these amazing stories of things that happened in her life. After a few years, I started to wonder if she was lying. There were little things I'd catch her in. I started to think she might be a compulsive liar. And then one day, I knew when we had a conversation in the mall parking lot. We parked, got out, and began walking to the building. Here's the conversation that followed. Me, I like your outfit. Where'd you get those shoes? Her, they're my roommates. We had a party at a house and someone stole all of my shoes. Me, oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Her, haha, yeah. Where'd you get your outfit? Me, blah, 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 who cares? Hey, I love that store. I got my shirt at Who Cares, and these shoes are my roommates. We took all my shoes to a bar when we were out drinking and gave them away. Huh? Wait, I thought she said people stole her shoes. Me, okay. Then we keep walking as we get to the door. Her, let's go to Wet Seal first. That's where I bought these boots. This whole conversation happened as we walked to the mall and her story changed 3 times. Why would you lie like that though? Like, they're such useless lies. You know what I mean? Like, why would you lie about these kind of things? Wouldn't you lie about something like bigger? A man came into the bar I work at. He's a semi-regular and is quite energetic but harmless. Everything was as normal. This is where it gets weird though. He came back in a couple of hours later and I asked him if he'd like the same wine he had last time. He stared at me dead-eyed and completely silent for about 30 seconds before laughing. He went on to tell me that I must be confusing him for his twin brother, and that in fact his brother was from Earth but he is from another planet, and there couldn't possibly be anything suitable for him to drink in our bar because his digestive system is completely different from ours. This went on for a while. He eventually left and came back in an hour or so later, had a glass of wine and left again. He's perfectly nice and respectful, so isn't a problem, and there's a whole community of people looking out for him, but he's definitely crazy. Oh, this man watched too many dramas, okay?
Hey, I'm an alien.
The fact that he didn't break character, you know, he just met with it the whole time. Wow. What if he's just a really awkward person and he accidentally said that? You know, like he actually didn't want to talk to anyone, But someone talked to him and all of a sudden he's like, oh no, not me. I'm my twin brother. Yeah, I'm alien. Okay, bye. My brother started dating this girl and I thought she was a little clingy and insecure, but I chalked it up to being a little nervous around her new boyfriend's family. However, she had been with my brother for less than 6 months when I got engaged. In a conversation about wedding dates, I said I wanted to get married in October. She immediately got upset and started crying to my brother. She didn't want me to steal her dream wedding date, and she told me that the entire month of October was off limits. She expected my brother to propose to her and then get married that year. Yep, she cray. Luckily, my brother eventually realized she was a little unhinged and dumped her. And I had my wedding in October. Wow, that's a bit crazy, yeah. I've only known you for 6 months, but let's get married. And it has to be in October. Every single day in October is our wedding. Talking to a girl I didn't know that well. Her. Oh, I'm an only child. Me. Really? I could never imagine being an only child. What's that like? Her. It gets lonely sometimes, but you get used to it, you know? Fast forward a few minutes. Me. I really like your bracelet. Her. Thanks, my sister gave it to me. In my head, okay, something doesn't add up, so I decide to ask her. Me, oh really? I thought you were an only child. Her, no way, I have 7 siblings. Yep, compulsive liar and definitely crazy. Why do people do this, honestly? Why? Just tell them the truth. Oh, I'm an only child. But my sister gave me this bracelet. It's just so great to have a sister, you know? But I'm kind of sad because I've just been an only child for so long. But I always borrow my sister's clothes, you know? Yo, that's kind of weird. Ex-girlfriend legally changed her surname to mine. Ew, get away. My ex calling the cops on me because she thought I was trying to poison her. I bought salted butter instead of unsalted. What the heck is this exaggeration like? 911, my boyfriend just tried to poison me with salted butter. He knows I can't eat salt. I'm a leech, okay? Like I died. Funny. My flatmate's ex got drunk and mad at him for reasons unknown. She vomited into a bucket, then stared at him in the eye and tipped it all over our lounge floor. She tried to throw pizza, she threw it up and spat into her hand, missed him and hit someone else. Ew, she sounds like a freaking pain, honestly. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting as, honestly. That's disgusting. Disgusting! When she literally tried to break my wrist at a party for not high-fiving her. I guess I'm high-fiving everyone now. Yay. My brother's ex-wife once went crazy, screaming and yelling, threatening to set her hair on fire. Because her own baby was getting more attention than her. I don't get people like this. You should be happy that your baby is getting more attention than you, shouldn't you? If I were to have a kid, I want all the attention on my kid. You know, I want everyone to tell me how pretty my freaking kid is. Or how cute my freaking kid is. Just like how I have my dog, I want everyone's attention on my dog. When they come over, you better tell me how cute my dog is, okay? You better pet her. You better tell me how she's a good girl. Months after going on a single date with a woman, she calls me on Christmas Eve while I'm at work to introduce me to her family over the phone as her boyfriend. The one date we had was dinner at a restaurant. She didn't order anything, just kept eating my fries, and then watching TV back at her place. Nothing physical happened and the date ended with a handshake. When I responded that we were not a couple, she started freaking out and crying about how horrible I was for breaking up with her on Christmas Eve. Huh? I don't get it. So she thought they were a thing after meeting once? I made friends with a guy who was on the fringe of our college friend group. He seemed bright and we shared interests. He was a junior chess champion and I always wanted to learn, so he was teaching me. We chatted online sometimes. His parents were divorced and his father lived in Europe somewhere, and he flew over for a few weeks. I'm hanging out, cleaning out a closet at my house when he messages me. He tells me a few years back he was dating a girl and she was crazy and abusive. He's gotten out and broken all contact, blocked her and changed all of his screen names. But she'd found him and messaged him and he was upset. Would I talk to him? I said of course, and ended up chatting with him for a few hours. A few weeks later, he'd been back and we'd hung out some, and he expressed interest in me romantically. I told him I was seeing someone else at the time. I actually was. Guy continued to be clingy and weird. It got to a point where I wasn't sure if I was starting to dislike him because he was annoying or if he was annoying because I disliked him. He kept acting like we were dating despite my other committed relationship that predated our friendship. I took a step back from the friendship. He messaged me telling me he'd reconnected with a girl he'd worked on a group project with while walking around campus and she'd given him her number again. They planned to get coffee. I was delighted and encouraged him to pursue it because then he'd leave me alone. After the date, he checked in with me. I assumed since I'd be enthusiastic and he had no other close friends. They got coffee, talked for hours and had a good time. Good. I told him how happy I was for him. He said, "You're not upset?" Gosh, why would I be? You're not jealous? No, of course not. I'm happy for my friend. You were supposed to be jealous. Okay, buddy. I made the whole thing up to make you jealous. Well, that's a little extreme. I also made up the time my ex-girlfriend contacted me in Sweden because if you don't punch people in the face, they don't talk to you. I'm scared. Why would you do this? Oh my gosh. Wow. He made everything up just so she'd be jealous? If we don't like you, we won't ever get jealous. That's a bit scary though, honestly. Like if you're with someone and they always lie like this. Oh, no. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.